All right. A line passes through points 3, 8, and W2K. If W is not equal to -3 or 3, and K is not equal to 4, what is the slope of the line? So here, I did some prep work, is our slope formula, right? So y sub 2 minus y sub 1, right? All over x2 minus x sub 1. Now, first point, x1, y1, x2, y2. All it was asking is to pretty much just set it up. So my y2 is here, so then I plug it in here. My y1, right, is here. My y1 is here, so I plug it in here. And so forth. W, right? 3, 3. Sorry, 3 is 3. Now, 2k minus 8, you can't do nothing about it. W minus 3, you can't do nothing about it. So final answer here is 2k minus 8 all over W minus 3. So which one does it match? C. And you're done. Too easy, right? Okay. Next one. So we're working with pretty much the slope formula. M, remember M stands for slope. So here, if f of 3 equals 5 and f of 7 equals 7, what is the slope of the graph of f of x in the coordinate plane? Okay, so remember f of x, right? This is my x, this is my y. So f of x is equal to y, right? So x1, y1. This is my x value, that's my y value. This is my second point, x2, y2, right? So then I plug it into this formula, right? My y sub 2 goes here, my y sub 1 goes here, right? And then 7 here, and then this here. So now 7 minus 5 is 2, 7 minus 3 is 4, 2 over 4 simplifies to 1 over 2. So then here, my slope is C, 1 over 2. Okay. The next one here, there's two ways to do this. I just wanted to show you both ways, I guess. So if the graph of a line in the coordinate plane includes the points 2, 4, and 8, 7, what is the y-intercept of the line? So here, what I really did quickly, or what I did quickly here is I just drew a little graph, I plotted my points, and then I drew a line of best fit, right? So as got my 2 points here, and then my y-intercept is when x equals 0. So when x equals 0, this is where my line is at. So 1, 2, 3, I could really get a good estimate, right? Just by doing the graph like this. It's 3. And if I would have done it maybe a little bit like uneven, I probably would have got 4. But as you can see, the next one is -1. And then it's not 0, 2, or 1. So if I had a guess between 4 and 3, right? It's 50-50 chance. It's not 6, it's not -1, right? But if you like mathematical, equations, and you like hard math, so M, you could still use the slope formula to plug it in here, right? So we plug in M to our points here. 7 minus 4 is 3, 8 minus 2 is 6, 1 over 2. But then we have to use this slope intercept formula to plug it in for our missing values. So my M will go in here where M is. And then you could pick any points you want. You could pick 2 over 4 and 8 over 7. I just picked 2 over 4 because they're smaller numbers and they're easier to work with. So then here, my y is 4, my x is 2, right? Y, x, and then I'm solving for b, essentially. That's what my slope intercept is. My y-intercept, excuse me. So, and then I just 2 over 2. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 over 2 is just 1. 4 stays the same, minus 1 to both sides. 4 minus 3, sorry, 4 minus 1 is 3. And b is equal to 3. So final answer here is C, 3. Now the next problem is essentially the same way. It's essentially the same way, different numbers, different formatting. But as you can see here, you can draw a graph, right? Boom. That's easy. If you just want to do the graph, it takes a few seconds, right? And then you just plot your points. And then the middle is the line is where x equals 0, right? My y-intercept. So it's between 1, 2, 3, so 2.5. And if you know what 2.5 is in a fraction form, you'll see it right away, right? But if not, you could always use the slope formula again. Boom, boom, right? So here, x2, y2, y1, x1, y1. Plug it in, 1 minus 4, right? y2 minus y1, negative 3 minus 3, right? So then 1 minus 4 is negative 3, minus 3 is negative 6, and negative divided by negative is a positive, 1 divided by 2, and then you got it. This is my slope, so then I'm going to plug it into my m here, so this goes here. So then I'm going to pick an easy number for my y and x. The easiest number is 3 and 4. I don't want to work with negatives. So then I plug it in. Y is 4, x is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 over 2, right? Minus 3 over 2 to both sides. Here, I'm solving for b. I'm going to get 4, right? 4 minus 3 over 2, but 8 over 4 is the same as, 8 over 2 is the same as 4, right? 8 divided by 2 is 4. That's where the 8 comes from. So now my denominators are the same. So 8 minus 3 is just 5. The 2 stays the same in the bottom. B is equal to 5 over 2. So then my y-intercept is B. So then here, final answer is 5 over 2, which is 2.5, right? Right over here. Okay. Now 20. Again, you can do it the same way as the last two. But here I just went with just the mathematical way. So again, you have your 2 points. You just plug them in. You do some math, right? Negative times a negative is positive, like we did over here, right? 8 over 2, right? 8 over 2, we just kind of multiply that by 2. So then so here, right? Negative 8 plus 7 is just negative 1. 2 minus 1 is just 1. Anything divided by 1 is the same thing. So I have m equals negative 1 over 2. I plug it in here, right? And then my y, I didn't want to work with the fraction, so I picked these 2 points to go way over here, right? Boom, and then boom. So 2 times negative 1 is just negative 2. 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. Negative 4, so plus 1 on both sides. Negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. B equals, right? Negative 3. So here, final answer is B, negative 3. And that is how you do those problems. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. And thank you and hope you have a great day.